Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to have you back as I document my journey once again as we pursue financial independence through the principle of compound interest. Once again, we all know that there are people, places, things that would like us to live in a compromised situation. But thankfully, we have taken the responsibility of ourselves to fulfill our responsibility to ourselves by pursuing financial independence. And today, we're going to take a look at different Forex, arbitrage, DeFi and CeFi, or known as Tradfi, traditional finance, to find out how we can be in charge of our own destiny. What are these platforms where we can utilize the principle of compound interest to create wealth, expand our wealth, and to live off the dividends? I'm going to say that one more time, ladies and gentlemen. To create wealth, to expand our wealth, and to live off the dividends. This is how we are going to switch our polarity from poverty into being wealthy. But even when we become wealthy, that is not the end goal, ladies and gentlemen. No, that simply means that we are now in the real fight. And in order to get to the real fight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to need some tools that's going to allow us to earn income every day. A lot of people like to use the word passive income, but this is not passive income, ladies and gentlemen. This is aggressive income, because understand, there is a war going out there. Just think about it. How hard is it for you to make your money, and why is it so hard? It's so hard because there are entities and principles and peoples that want you to live in a compromised position and or in poverty. Okay, so therefore we are now going to take the responsibility and or our dependency on those entities out of their hands and back into our own hands. This is why we say, not your keys, not your crypto. In other words, if anybody has the power to tell you no, that means it is not your money. Okay, so what we're going to do today, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to go into our BitKeep wallet and we're going to look at some things known as tools. And these tools or platforms are going to help us to achieve financial independence as we create wealth, expand our wealth, and continue to live off the dividends, meaning you now have a license to make as much money as you want. Become your own bank is what it's all about. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Prosperity Gym Ventures has reopened their doors, and if you don't know, now you know. Prosperity Gym Ventures is a platform that is fully doxed, and they only accept a certain amount of people. They closed their doors once before, and now they're back open. So what is the difference between this one and all the other miners out there? Okay, when we look at it, you can choose your network, Binance Smart Chain, the Tron Network, or Polygon. But the key difference between this one and others like Baked Beans, the Network Society and all of those, not that there's anything wrong with it. What we're simply pointing out is where do they or how do they make their money? Most people make their money by new money coming in to feed the old money. All right. So that is pretty much what we call Ponzi-nomics. And there's a difference between Ponzi-nomics and a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme meaning, a developer, he gets his hands on all the money and he runs away with it. But in DeFi, we use trustless smart contracts. In other words, we verify the contract and we look at it and we know that the smart contract will execute the way it was intended to execute. So, Prosperity Gym Ventures, this one is a little different because this one uses Forex/arbitrage, what you might call TradFi, in order to produce. They're not looking for new money to feed the old money, because the resource well of where they're getting their money to feed those who have shares in this or have donated money to this, they're getting that from Tradfi. They're taking that money and they're putting it into a bot, and they are trading utilizing the tactics of Forex and or arbitrage to multiply that money and then parcel it out to everyone who is within this platform. So I advise you guys to get into this. My link will be down in the description. You can go down here, you can look at frequently asked questions, and you just go on into this. You know, you can read the white paper and all of that. And not only that, but if you look at this, you can also get your initial deposit out of this. So if you put in 200, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10, whatever you put in here, you can request at some point when you decide you want to leave the platform that you will be able to get, I believe it's either 100% or 80% of your initial deposit. So yes, after you've made all of these dividends off the platform, you can receive anywhere from 80 to 100% of your initial deposit. How great is that? All right, moving along, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go down here to another platform. Now, this one is on the Arbitrum network. Now, for those of you who don't know what Arbitrum is what is known as a layer 2 solution. What does that mean? That means we all know and understand that Ethereum has some ridiculous gas fees, okay? Now, Ethereum, of course, is very important because Ethereum allowed smart contracts to be used. And so therefore, that's why things like Bitcoin and XRP, you don't have the ability to stake those yet. And I say yet for a reason, because we're going to get there. But on the Arbitrum network, when it comes to layer 2 solutions, you have Polygon, you have Arbitrum, you have Optimism, okay? And these are 3 of the top layer 2 solutions to extract the wealth that is inside the Ethereum ecosystem so that you can utilize Ethereum from the sidelines. In other words, you'll be like a helicopter above a highway that has gridlock, and you'll be able to extract things off of the highway, not be bogged down by the traffic on the highway, and just take your layer 2 solution and fly away. Okay, so here we have yield farming. Yield farming. Now, there's a difference between yield and real yield, okay? This, my friends, is real yield. So if we go down here, what we can do is we can look at this Grail token, which is the token of the platform. Now, when I first looked at this, I was looking at it, and let's just select this one here because this is the one that I'm involved in, all right? Now, what I did is I created an LP token, meaning liquidity providing token, and I provided that on the platform, and I locked this up for 14 days, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what will I receive? I will receive this, the Grail token. Let me just take my pointer out here so I can kind of show you guys what exactly I am looking at. This Grail token. Now, this Grail token, when I first experienced this platform, it was $65. The Grail token now today, ladies and gentlemen, is up. Okay, it is way up, and it is gone from a mere $65 to, I mean, you should wait for it. This is the Camelot token. It is now $220. Just last night, it was $216. So it's gone up $4 within a span of less than 12 hours, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the share token of the platform. And once again, let me tell you how this works, ladies and gentlemen. So if you understand how to properly use a platform, you never ever sell the native token of a platform. You always sell the shares token. That's true for the drip ecosystem, whether it's the animal farm. That's true for EMP money. That's true for DEX finance. You want to get the shares token, and you compound that several times, usually a 5-to-2 or a 6-to-1 strategy. And when you take profit from the shares token so that you do not hurt the platform. I advise you guys, Camelot is gearing up to be the #1 platform for Arbitrum. We also have GMX/GLP, which is another wonderful Arbitrum platform, and I advise you to check it out. But let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to one of my favorites. Let's move down to Dex Finance, which is on the Binance Smart Chain. So when you see BNB, it's the same as BSC. BNB means Binance, of course, but BSC specifically refers to the blockchain. And the blockchain is the Binance Smart Chain. So if we look at here at my wallet, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that I have 10,000 DEX IRA tokens available. And this started out actually as an IRA. And it is also a Tomb fork, and we'll go over that later, meaning that it has forked the original program of Tomb. But it is so much more sophisticated than that we now have different things that it has solved that no other platform is doing. Let's go to the dashboard very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. And if we look at this dashboard, we go down here and we see that USDEX, which is the native stablecoin of this platform, is 107. The DEX share is 69.46. The DEX IRA is where it is. The ETF, which is your where you get your rewards from, is here, and that's $23, okay? That's pretty much goes into your rewards. But I want to point this out right here. I want you guys to look at this USDEX right here, which is the stable coin of this platform. And I want you to understand something. I want you to understand something that is very special. And the thing that I want you to understand is that this stable coin of this platform will never lose peg. I'm going to say that again. It will never lose peg. I'm going to say that again. It will never lose peg. And the reason why it won't lose peg is because, as they put it in their white paper, they say they have solved a fatal flaw. What is the fatal flaw of all of these, of Tomb itself and these Tomb forks? Is that they have a bonding token so that when it loses peg, you buy the bonding token until the native stablecoin returns back to $1, and then you trade in your bond so that you can receive those once again. Here, we don't have that problem, ladies and gentlemen. So you are free to earn. You are free to print in the boardroom. You are free to do those things non-stop. Get it, get it. If we go over here to the farms and we look at the money market farms, we see the USDEX and the USDC. Now take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 65% on stable coins. You're not going to get that pretty much anywhere. All right. And it fluctuates between 65 and 80%. Yes, it does. All right. If you go to even things like Camelot, if you go to Stargate, if you go to GrizzlyFi, even GrizzlyFi is only going to give you 25% on your stable coins. Why? Because there's no impermanent loss. So of course the APR is going to be a lot smaller, of course, because we can only make money. We cannot lose money, especially here in Dex Finance. Not only are you getting a high APR, but you have this USDEX, which is the stable coin of the platform that you know will never lose peg, which is completely awesome. All right, you have the second farm, which is the DEX share BNB. All right, and this is awesome as well. Now this has an APR of 130. And then we go down to the last one here. The third farm is the DEX, the Wrap Dex and the DEX share, which is offering an APR of 44%. So this is completely awesome. This is one of the most slept on platforms in DeFi, and it should not be, because it is one of the most powerful, and it has achieved something that no one else has achieved with checkmating the losing of the peg on the stablecoin. Tomb itself hasn't done that, and no other Tomb fork has done that. People are still making Tomb forks and placing the bonding token in there. Why they haven't taken a page from Dex Finance and realized that they can control the stablecoin algorithmically from the start without a need for the bonding token? I don't know why, but they say all they had to do was say, hey, Dex Finance do it, maybe we can do it too. Now, I have something else very important for you guys, and that is down here, the Dex Vault Pro. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was just done within the last 72 hours. And this is a revamping or remodifying of the auto compounding vaults. That's right. You can go in here and you can auto compound your money. Now, not only can you create your own vault, but you can join someone else's vault. Look at this. Auto compounded investment strategies, empowering users by simplifying the advanced trading strategies employed by experienced investors. Simply deposit into a strategy and let the world's most advanced multi-layered auto-balancing, profit-taking, social sharing, community creating, advanced filtering, risk analyzing, performance tracking yield aggregator to do the work for you. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So you can go here and you can create your own, or you can join somebody else's vault that has already set the parameters. What I did, ladies and gentlemen, is I went with my boy Richie from Crypto Mischief. And if you don't know who Richie is, get to know him. He's one of the greatest guys in DeFi. He works very hard and he shows us the way of how to get this passive income. And his favorite motto is, don't get wrecked. We go over here to my vaults and we look at my vaults. Now here's my personal TVL. I just put a little bit in here. And right here is the Mischief printer. All right. If we click on this, we'll see you can go down here, you can deposit, and you can go down here, you can withdraw, all of that good stuff. Now this is going to show you the profit. It's going to, if we go over here, it'll show you the performance. Now look at the positions. You see, there's the stake, there's that. And then here's the history of all of that. Now, this is actually the setup of how he set it up. So in the middle here, it's like 70%. Over here you have this, and then you have your Dex share earnings over here. All right. So this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. So if we go up here to the top, if we were to create our own vault, you can go here and here's 100%. There's your risk level there. And you can select, the farm. You go here and you can divvy up how you want to set up your farm. So I'm not going to go into it now, but you can also do this. So aside from your farms, aside from that, as you can see, this has a whole bunch of stuff going for it, ladies and gentlemen. So from the Dex vault to the farms to the ETF to all of this different stuff that we got going on in Dex Finance, if you look at the menu here, you see there's a bunch of stuff to appreciate and to learn about. This is truly advanced DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. I suspect that you should go into it. Also, we have Genie. Wow, yes. And on Genie, you may as well say that Genie is Hex on steroids. What it actually does, if you know anything about ICOSA and Hedron, if you know anything about the Maxi tokens, and all that entails, if you know anything about the Watson NFTs, if you know anything about Hex staking, regular, and the Hex staking instances, I made a video on that previously. Basically, what this does is it takes all of that and it rolls it into one. Because as it says here, what is Genius? Genie is the first hyper-yield AI-driven blockchain certificate of deposit that intends to appreciate. The main application of Genius will be to generate passive income. In short, ladies and gentlemen, it is programmable money. Yes, that's what it is. When you get an opportunity, do yourself a favor and read the white paper, but be ready because this white paper is 27 pages long. Yes, that's how deep it is, ladies and gentlemen. So if we go in here and we launch the app, all right, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to create a staking ladder and for you to do something for 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 2 years. You can go all the way up to 12 years on this, ladies and gentlemen. You go in here, you create a miner. I'm not going to go all into it because, like I said, this white paper is 27 pages long. Do your due diligence. But I am not a financial advisor. I will never be a financial advisor. I am simply documenting my journey on how we cranking out this crypto every single day. And if you're smart, you will take a hint from us, knowing and understanding the principle of the template. Meaning, if you do what we do, if you watch our movements as we gain wealth, expand our wealth, and live off the dividends, if you simply do, utilizing the platforms that we have vetted, that we are getting results from. I'm not going to show you anything that I don't have my own money in, ladies and gentlemen. And even if I don't have my own money in it, I soon will. So, and here we have NFTs down here at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. And we have the booster packs, which includes 4 collector NFTs. And we have the ultimate pack. Now the ultimate pack, if we go here, if you go to the this one is only $4.44, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? This is on the Binance Smart Chain right now. And you can actually use several blockchains. You can use Binance, you can use Polygon, you can use Avalanche, and of course you can use Ethereum. All right. I'm starting off with the Binance Smart Chain, and I will little at a time move to Ethereum and move to Polygon and Avalanche in time, ladies and gentlemen. So if we go back here, that's that one. But if we look at this one down here, this ultimate pack is $17.76, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so that you can go in here and get yourself a couple of these NFTs. And when you understand the relevance and how it plays into the whole thing of this entire, yield bearing, yield earning platform, you will also be able to do this. Okay, now as we continue on, you can go down here and there are different platforms like Altura allows NFTs in games to be able to be utilized inside of your favorite games. Okay, so this Altura is a very wonderful coin that you can stake, and even if you don't play the game, that's not the point. The point is you can make money off of those who do play the game, just like utilizing this coin that's used in mini games, and you can also do, I made a video on Illuvium and then Valhalla as well. If we go into Valhalla, I made a video on Valhalla, and I haven't forgotten about that. The most important thing in, becoming wealthy and being your own bank is to be consistent, okay, and know the goal of what you're trying to achieve. So I'm still on a pilgrimage, ladies and gentlemen, to gain 1 million tokens in this platform, because as I told you before, and you see I earned a little scar here, and like I told you, ladies and gentlemen, it is way down now. But if this thing goes back to its all-time high of 30 cents, that will be a 352,000x, ladies and gentlemen. Meaning, yeah, when you go to PancakeSwap and cash these suckers in and put it in your wallet, you are an extremely happy person. All right. So as we go down here, and of course, we have the king of it all. We got the sandbox down here, ladies and gentlemen, meaning you can go in here inside the sandbox. And even if you go on a Binance Smart Chain or Polygon for that matter, this is actually the wrong network. I need to switch this to Polygon, but you can go over here and you can actually do some staking, and you can stake this on the Polygon network. And it should give me a reading that I'm on the wrong network, but it's okay. Yeah, see, this is on Polygon, and I'll switch it in a minute. Oh, I don't have to. I'm just showing you guys what's going on. But you can go here and you can stake some Polygon, and look at the APR, ladies and gentlemen. It's 10.71%. But if you own some land in Polygon, you can get as high as 64.45%. Yes, indeed. So I'm just showing you different opportunities that are available to you. All right. So if we go to the king of all of DeFi at this moment in time, we go over here and we've got the Drip Network, and we all know what that's about. Earning 1% on your money every single day in the Drip Network, the Drip Faucet, which is the beginning of it all, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So this is this. Now we are going to go and we are going to take a look at some Forex and arbitrage. And one of the things, if we are to truly understand what's going on with all of this, we would take a look at something called the debt box. Now, the debt box, ladies and gentlemen, is that which has been tokenized of real world utilities like natural gas, like aluminum, like this GROW token, which is the taking care of the carbon footprint, black gold, okay, which is oil, of course. And then you have this Explore, which is satellites, okay, providing liquidity and money to those who are utilizing satellites. And then you got your digital link gold. This is a gold node, so you buy a license for this, and as they mine gold, you get these tokens. Now notice aluminum. Notice all of these. This is all on the Binance Smart Chain, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. So if we go here to the wallet, we will see that you can go in and out of this, and the debt token itself is the governance token. And you know, each one of these, they cost a little bit of a pretty penny. A lot of people like to go through IX Global. I am going directly because I realized that all of these nodes are exactly the same price. I can take out the middleman, and the only one that really costs a lot of money is the natural gas and the black gold. All of these other nodes are exactly the same price. All right. So being the DeFi guy that I am, I took out the middleman and says, hey, I'm not going to go through IX Global. I'm going to go directly to the company. And there's a lot going on with this, ladies and gentlemen. But now let's go to one of our favorites known as FX Master Gold. FX Master Gold is a project that you have 4 people, and all they do is trade gold in Forex/arbitrage, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what they do, all right? Day in and day out, all right? Now, in order to use FX Master Gold, you actually have to use a broker known as Absolute Markets, all right? So, I'm trying to find the actual page here, ladies and gentlemen. No, that's a review. Let's just go to FX Master Gold itself and see what we come. Here we are. Now, here's the page here. I showed you this, guys, before, and I'm finally in the FX Master Gold, and I've been doing quite well with it myself. Gold copy trading strategy. Gold AXU USD is the most lucrative Forex pair. It presents daily opportunity thanks to our experienced traders. Its goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to provide 15% weekly, and it's a trading accuracy of 80%, and they have 15 years of experience, and you get the lion's share. They cannot make money unless they make you money. You get 80%, they take 20%. I think that's a fair deal for you just being an investor. Now it tells you what is FX Master Gold. It's a team of 4 traders with 15 years of experience specializing in gold trading, 100% gold trading, copy trading strategy, 7 days a week support, and then it tells you how it works and all of this and that, and all of that. And you can go in this, you can read this for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put this down in the description below, along with my my address, my referral link. Now it's gonna tell you what to do when you want to sign up for this. So you simply follow these instructions and you're in the house, ladies and gentlemen. If we go here to this app known as MetaTrader 4, it's going to show us exactly what's going on with this. And Absolute Markets. This is showing right now it's not doing anything because it's the weekend. They're 9 to 5 people. They trade Monday to Friday, okay? And then you go here and see nothing's going on right now because it's Saturday today. And we go here and we look at my account, ladies and gentlemen. You can see I have a balance, I have a credit, I have equity, and I have that. Now the thing is, when I signed up for this, when I put $500 in, they gave me 30% on my money, which means they gave me an extra $150 in equity. I got so happy, I went into AmzDoge, and I took another 400 out, and I came back and I put another 400 in and got another $120. So I essentially got an extra $270 in equity to be traded 5 days a week in gold, and it's doing quite well, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, we look here and we're minus $18 a day, but usually I make anywhere from $21 to $29 every day, ladies and gentlemen. So hey, you win some, you lose some. Now, going back to this, since I mentioned that, let's go to AmzDoge and let's find out what's going on with that. So we're gonna go way up here, and we're gonna go on up, and we're gonna find our little AmzDoge, okay? Also known as GeoDoge, okay? And yeah, there we go. Now this is quantitative trading, ladies and gentlemen, and quantitative trading is a real thing. It's not just a fancy word. You have to pretty much have a PhD to do quantitative trading. And what they do is they put all of those strategies into this bot, ladies and gentlemen, and the bot knows what to do, when to do, and how to do. And just to make a long story short, ladies and gentlemen, we have Magic Johnson himself advocating for this program. And I showed you before, this is, if you look at it, he put his name on a lot.
Hello, AmzDoge members. I'm very happy to celebrate Christmas with you and also have a Happy New Year. The outstanding performances of the Magic Dog in 2022 has brought us amazing results, right? Can't wait to see what's going to happen in 2023.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it from Magic Johnson himself, okay? We also have one here where the technical engineer put his 2 cents in. All right, and
hello, ad members worldwide. I'm Mac P, technical engineer of AmzDoge. I am very pleased to share with you the digital model of high-frequency quantitative trading and the future trend.
Now, see, you can go and you can watch this yourself, ladies and gentlemen. My referral link will also be down in the description, ladies and gentlemen. So you can go here and you can look at your strategies. There's nothing working right now because I pulled everything out to put in the Arbitrum, but you can see all of my trades here. And I'm just going to tell you flat out, ladies and gentlemen, if you have $500, you're approximately going to make $15 every 24 hours. If you have $1,000, you put in $1,000, you're going to make approximately $30 a day, which is $210 a week. If you have $2,000 that you put in, you'll make approximately $60 a day, which is approximately $420 per week, and so on and so forth. So you see, for every $1,000, you're making approximately, $30 a day. So, you know, put some money in here, guys. If I were you, I'm suggesting for you guys to put some money in here and go ahead, use my referral link, and let's get some money together. Because, you know, when you go in here, and if you go down here to this is my account here. I took some money out. But if you go to your team, all right, now I've got a few people on my team here, but when these guys who are in, when they go to level 2, they're going to be, you know, you're also going to be able to get, you know, some money there, level 3, you know what I'm saying, level 4, all the way down to level 5. Okay, so it all depends on how much you want to expand your team. Okay, so we have that as well. Now we have all of these different protocols going on, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we have our most favorite of all, the king of DeFi, which is also known as, of course, the animal farm. Another great real yield opportunity, okay? In order for us to pack our bags, you know, build our bags, I should say. Forex Shark is I would have to say he's a benevolent dev. In other words, he wants us to be financially independent. So through that, he has, you know, he was already financially independent when he made this, and now he's giving it to us. So when you go into the animal farm, you're not just a mere client. You're not just a person using this as a tool. You become part owner of the platform. That's the key with these different how should I say, worthy platforms is that you become part owner. Thus, that's why the shares token is called the shares token, because you become a shareholder and or part owner of the platform, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the drip garden, which nourishes the entire drip ecosystem. I could take these drip tokens out here, take them into pancake swap, split them in half, and take the drip, throw it into the drip faucet, take the BUSD, throw it back into the garden, or whatever else I want to do with it, okay? The important thing is that we compound. I personally like to do a 6-to-1 strategy, meaning that I compound 6 days a week and I take profit on the 7th day. Sometimes I do a 7-on-7. Sometimes I don't take profit at all, because the more I compound, the more I multiply my wealth base. So that's what I wanted to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. So we have many more videos coming. So these are just some ideas that you can utilize, and I've provided the links down in the description so you don't get phished, you don't get hacked, and you don't get scammed. If there is a token that you need for the platform, I also provide the contract address for you to place inside your MetaMask and or your BitKeep wallet or whatever it is you're using. And wait a minute, we forgot one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we forgot the TronLink wallet that you need to download so that you can utilize something else that is awesome, which is known as DAISY. That's right. What is DAISY? DAISY is a global smart contract that allows you to take advantage of compound interest on a regular basis, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Now, you don't even have to connect your wallet, but if you're in America, you're going to have to use a VPN, okay? So, this is on the Tron network, okay? And we're going to do an automatic login here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to confirm that. And, well, I'm not actually going to put my password in. I'm just going to give you guys an idea of what's going on. But let me just quickly put my password. Okay, my password is in, ladies and gentlemen. And now this is crowdfunding, and you can make your contribution. And these are the reports, and you can go in here, you can look at all of this stuff. And this is really, really awesome. It is a smart contract, no people involved, and you gain rewards on the regular. Now, if you go in here, tier 1 is $100, and you go here and you can see that you have a person here, and a person here. I have some people that are already coming in, and then it goes down the binary tree as so. All right. So you go down here. Now, they were doing crypto, but now they're into Forex trading, and they have been having a massive success. So if we go here, I'm at tier 2 right now, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to say I will quickly be at tier 3, but we can go in here to fund. And when we go to fund and we go to Forex, which is where we are, and we can see what's actually happening here, ladies and gentlemen. There's our total contributions on both sides. And this is our total profit. And we've only been in about a week. And you go down here and you can withdraw your profit into your TronLink wallet whenever you're good and ready, ladies and gentlemen. And if you have $20 or more, you can withdraw. All right, but you have to have at least $20 before you can withdraw that into your wallet. So we're going to talk a whole lot more about DAISY, along with all of the other certified wealth building strategies for you to take control of your destiny and to be your own bank and to truly be wealthy without having to spend your wealth. And you can live any life you want, and nobody can tell you what to do. You don't have to look over your shoulder and fear 3-letter people coming after you, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to show you how to do this thing so that you can take full responsibility for your own financial destiny and depend only upon yourself, your skills, and your ability to navigate the blockchain. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pin Decker showing you once again how to be financially independent and to live the life that you want to live. As the world goes crazy, as there are bank runs, as there are ATMs freezing people's accounts and this and that. No. We do not give power of attorney of our money to someone else, because if anybody else can tell you no, then it's not your money. Put your own keys in your own wallet. and lock it down with your own hardware, your Gnosis safe, or what have you. We're going to talk more about those security measures in a minute of how you can be fully self-supporting, ladies and gentlemen, and thoroughly and completely in control of your own financial destiny, utilizing the blockchain and DeFi as an umbrella. Thank you.